We're taking a closer look at a ballot issue 4 tonight, the initiative that would legalize recreational marijuana use in Arkansas. Many say it's easily the most contentious initiative on the ballot. I spoke to those on both sides of the issue to hear more about the promises and concerns.
Funding and supporting the police is important.
The TV ads have been running continually. A yes vote on issue 4 promises to help fund Arkansas law enforcement through the taxation of recreational marijuana sales.
If this is passed, 15% of that 10% tax would go to law enforcement stipends. Very similar to the governor gave a stipend over this last year. I think it was $5,000 to all certified officers.
The monies that they're promising that we're going to get is greatly exaggerated. I'll be surprised if we see a nickel.
In addition to being the Elm Springs mayor, Harold Douthit is a retired Springdale police officer. He's not only concerned about what money law enforcement would see if issue 4 passes, but how police will enforce recreational marijuana use.
If you go to the states of Colorado and Oklahoma, it's been a disaster. Their uptick in crime has more than doubled. The associated drug-related incidents, both in traffic accidents and enforcement, has increased.
Responsible Growth Arkansas claims that comparison is a scare tactic.
All those states out west and states up in the Northeast that people reference, we've been able to take the good, leave the bad in our laws, and we're one of the most highly regulated states, if not the most highly regulated.
If issue 4 passes, those 21 and over in Arkansas would be allowed to carry with them up to 1 ounce of marijuana.
Law enforcement does not have a method of testing whether or not someone is impaired or under the influence.
Our state motto is the people rule, and I think that's exactly what this citizen-led initiative has shown.
Those opposing issue 4 say the citizens are not what those behind recreational marijuana use have in mind. Money is.
They're hiding behind law enforcement and cancer victims. They're saying this money is going to go to cancer victims. But let's be honest, folks. They are putting all these things in front of you to hide behind you, to grab our sympathy, to sell marijuana.
Just up until the month of October, we've brought in over $200 million in sales in the state of Arkansas. So those are current revenue dollars that are being derived from our current tax base that our state revenue system will not only, general revenue system will not only see this fiscal cycle, but in as many years to come.
Issue 4 is a long read on the ballot, and there is much more to debate on the initiative that has supporters and opponents at odds. Zoning, legislative oversight, child safety, criminal background checks. A lot for voters to consider at the ballot box.
We feel very confident that we are going to work every day to get this over the finish line for the citizens of Arkansas.
Just vote no, folks. You don't want this in your state.